Alright, imagine the room around you fades into the background. You're here now, locked into this present moment. Just let everything go. Forget everything you thought you knew. You don't need to understand it right now. Just be open to it. You're here to rewire the way you think, to install the operating system that's going to change everything. So let's go. Have you ever been talking to someone, really trying to make them understand, but they just didn't get it? Like you're banging your head against a brick wall. Why does that happen? What's the missing piece? I'll tell you what it is. You're looking for logic, and they're stuck in their own frame, their own metaphor. You're playing chess, and they're stuck in Monopoly. Same table, different game. And that's where the magic happens. What if you could change that? What if you could shift their frame, shift their metaphor? You'd get them, and they'd get you. Just like that, shift the frame, and boom. They're seeing things your way. They're listening to your language now. And it makes all the difference. Think about it. What if you could be the one who changes the rules of the game? You don't have to play by their rules anymore. You don't need to understand their metaphor, their beliefs. You need to reframe it. You get to be the one who shifts their perspective. How would it feel to have that power? That's your power now. Every conversation, every interaction you step into, you own it. So let's talk about what's behind all this. Communication, beliefs, emotions, they're all linked. And these links, they can be broken. They can be rewired. And that's what we're doing right now. Everything you thought you knew about reality, it's just a set of beliefs you've been holding on to. All those beliefs are shifting right now. And here's the kicker. You're not doing this, you're allowing it. So let's go deeper. You see, beliefs shape everything. When you think you can't, you're right. When you think you can, you're also right. And when you change your belief, the whole damn world shifts with it. When you look at someone who isn't getting it, you're just seeing their belief. And they're stuck in them. So you can either keep trying to convince them, trying to logically explain your point, like you've been doing for years, or you can reframe it, and boom, suddenly, you've got them. And when you've got them, you've got you. Now, take a moment and think about the people that you've struggled with in your life, the ones who weren't getting it. Picture them in your mind. Now ask yourself, what if they're not the problem? What if it's your frame that needs a shift? Maybe they're looking through their own lens of limiting beliefs. But when you shift yours, they see it. They start to feel it. Now it's not even about convincing them anymore. It's about them coming into your reality. You're not forcing it. You're not begging. You're leading them with your beliefs, your certainty. But here's the key thing. Your mind is like a sponge. It's soaking up everything around you all the time. And if you've been soaking up the wrong things, beliefs, mindsets, patterns, they become a filter that you see the world through. But right now, that filter is shifting, reprogramming itself. And it's effortless, it's automatic. You don't need to fight the system anymore. You just understand it. The system doesn't control you, you control it. So let's dig deeper into how this works. Imagine life is a giant mirror. What you project is what comes back to you. Your beliefs, they're contagious. When you step into a room, your energy, your confidence, your vibe, it's infectious. They feel it. You don't even have to say a word, you just are. Now think about the times you felt unsure, insecure or lacking. Yeah, those moments suck, but here's the thing. In those moments, you weren't just unsure about yourself. You were unsure about how the world would respond to you. You were living inside a frame that told you that the world was dangerous, critical. But what if the world was just a mirror? What if you could shift the reflection, shift how you see the world, just by shifting how you see yourself? Because that's the secret. When you shift how you see yourself, the world shifts around you. Let's bring it back to action. You see, success isn't some destination. It's not about waiting for things to line up perfectly. Hell no. It's about making things happen. You have the energy, the power, the momentum inside you. The only thing standing between you and that power, fear. Fear of what might happen if you do things differently. But that fear, it's just the gap between who you are now and who you're about to become. Fear is just a signal that you're about to grow, and growth is unavoidable. Now think of your life as a giant game. Every move you make is part of a bigger process. And guess what? The game doesn't stop. It keeps going. The only way to lose it is to sit on the sidelines. You're not just going to sit there anymore. You're going to play. And when you play, you win. Because deep down, you already know. The only failure is staying stuck. So stop waiting for things to be perfect. Perfection is an illusion. You don't need to wait. Just ask. Think about your emotions for a second. Most people run from them. They avoid them. They bottle them up until they explode. What if you could process them instead? What if you could feel them? Let them wash over you. And move forward stronger because of them. Feelings are energy, just like everything else. And when you channel them, when you move through them, that's how you grow. You don't suppress them, you embrace them. Now here's where the magic really kicks in. You have this power, this infinite power to adapt, to reframe, to change the world around you with just the right words, the right frame. Do you know why people struggle to change their beliefs? Because they hold on to them so tightly, as if their entire identity is wrapped around them. But that's not true, is it? Your identity isn't your beliefs. Your identity is fluid, it's malleable, it can grow, it can evolve, it can expand. Every moment is a chance to let go of something that doesn't serve you anymore and step into who you're becoming. So let's wrap this up. The next time you're stuck, when you feel like you can't get through to someone, remember this. It's all in the frame. Shift it, change it. And the conversation. You've won it before you even started. You're the one leading. You're the one who can change everything. Because you already know how to. You've always known how. And now it's time to let that knowing come to life. Step into your power. The world is waiting for you to take the lead. And when you do, everything changes. You're unstoppable. And it's only beginning.